If your best friend was slowly dying, wouldn't you try anything in your power to help? Our Mother Earth, which has nurtured all living things since the dawn of time, is in a state of crisis. Our Mother Earth, who paints magnificent vistas and populates the night skies with sparkling stars, cools us with perfumed breezes, refreshes our soils and bathes our trees with rain, is brutally being destroyed by her own children. Let's not hide our heads in the sand like ostriches with a death wish. The latest reports from numerous scientific institutions, of which NASA is the most well known, are pointing the finger at the culprits, and their name is, let's harness the power, group power. The name of this crisis is climate change. It isn't as bad as you think. It's worse. Let's start with some facts. Not only is climate change happening now, it may even be speeding up. The 20 warmest years have all been in this decade. On August 14, 2020, according to the NOAA, National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration 2019 Global Climate Summary, the combined land and ocean temperature has increased at an average rate of 0.07 Celsius degrees per decade since 1880. However, the average rate of increase since 1981 is more than just twice as great. 0.07 doesn't sound like much, but if the temperature rate increased by just a little over 1 degree, we wouldn't even be alive now. Research done by NASA has also shown that the top 700 meters of ocean showing warming of more than 0.4 degrees Fahrenheit. Another research examined by NASA found that the ice sheets between Greenland and the Antarctic have decreased in mass. Data from NASA's Gravity Recovery and Climate Experiment show that Greenland lost an average of 286 billion tons of ice per year between 1993 and 2016, while Antarctica lost about 127 billion tons of ice per year during the same period of time. The rate of Antarctica ice mass loss has tripled in the last decade. Let's all stop thinking about how horrible climate change is. Let's start thinking about what we should do next. Is there any hope left? We are late for starting action after knowing this crisis for over 20 years, but we aren't late to save our future generation. So let's have a little conversation together. What can we do? Think about these 4 words. What can we do? We definitely have seen changes going around in the world, but we have to unite as one to cover this nightmare with our love and strength. Believing that greenhouse gases are caused by air pollution, how can we reduce it? Around us here in China, the government is trying to adjust the original diesel-charged buses into ones that are electrically powered, so we could reduce the amount of petrol used each year and also reduce air pollution. When you are going to the gym or to a nearby shop, decide first. Do you have to drive over? Or could you just take a walk? Yes, you might be thinking. But there are still people out there driving for hours and hours. But think about yourself as a whole community. If you start action, others will do too. Trust me for once. Our future is in our hands. It is time for Mother Nature to take her rest in the past 4 billion years. Now, we have to comfort her with our love, my love, your love, and it starts now.